All right, we're starting. This is my YouTube channel. Welcome. I am going to be playing primarily on GG Poker out of Ontario. So I'm playing against a player pool just out of Ontario. I have a goal. I'm going to Las Vegas in 26 days. It is a last minute trip that my partner agreed to take with me, or actually suggested we take. I took my partner to Vegas the first time we've gone together just last month. They loved it so much that we're going again. But the caveat is I only have one session to play. I'm probably going to be able to play somewhere between 5 and 6 hours. I am going to play 1-3 no limit, probably at Aria. That's where I'm hoping to play. Maybe at Caesars. We'll see. I know that I am conflicting with, I believe, some big tournaments. So hopefully I find the action I'm looking for, which is just a nice soft 1-3 table with some tourists. And my goal is to roll my bankroll up. I want to make $1,000 in the next 26 days, and that's going to be my bankroll for the one session I can play in Las Vegas. I currently have $314.60 in my most of that's in my GG Poker account, and some is in my PokerStars account. I know that that's not that's not good bankroll management to be playing at 50 NL when I only have 6 buy-ins. But I'm not a professional player. I have no desire to be a professional player. I have a career that I love and that I want to continue to do. I just really enjoy doing this after a long day at work. I enjoy doing this for a few hours. My goal is just to break even, maybe be a little better than break even. And I actually have a secondary bankroll. I take the money that I make when I do make money and I stick it in a Wealthsimple account, and it sits there. So if the bankroll gets a little iffy, I can always move some money back. I'm gonna try and do it just on these 6 buy-ins that I have. If I get off to a bad start, I might bring some money in from my secondary bankroll, but I really don't want to do that. So this is the challenge. I'm going to record it to keep myself accountable to playing well. I was actually on a nice run last weekend, and then I went out to a family thing and I had a little too many of these, and I probably played after a little too many of these a little too late at night, and made some questionable calls. A few of them I was actually not in that bad a shape, but probably knowing the players I was facing at that particular time of day on this particular website, probably should have just not played. So I'm trying to come out of a little bit of a hole. I'll just be honest. So I lost 2.5 buy-ins last night after getting drunk. So that's what happened. So I should actually have 8 buy-ins that I'm starting from, not 6. But here we're at. This is where we're at. So we're gonna give it a go. I'm gonna deal in. I'm gonna deal in here. All right, we're just waiting for our big blinds, and we're just gonna start. I'm just gonna kind of talk about the hands. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I have no idea how this works. I'm probably just gonna chatter about shit that's going on. Maybe try and think about the hands a little bit. I try and keep it simple. I just try to play tight aggressive, just a straightforward tight aggressive game. I feel like there's enough there's enough passive and sort of maniac style money at this level that if I just stay away, like certain players in blue, I tend to be extremely careful how I get into hands with them. I find that they generally are only making big shoves against me with value, probably because of my generally tight image. So I generally stay away from them unless I got like nutted or like top 2, top 3 hands kind of thing. Although I make mistakes often, and I like to, if I'm gonna bluff, I will say this is a situation where I might try to bluff. I tend not to bluff, but Euro is a player that I want to see me bluff once in a while, so that they might pay off my value once in a while. And Cha and I just have a long. We're just 1,600 hands in. We're just back and forth quite a bit, and I like to play against Cha. So sometimes I bluff Cha just to do it, but I'm more likely to bluff on this table with them both here, because I think that they'll take those notes and they might use them in a future hand. Or I might be able to use those notes that they've taken in a future hand. But again, I try and keep it simple. I'm not just trying to play pretty straightforward. I don't know a lot of these players still, even in such a small player pool. That's definitely worth a call though. Ooh, okay. I think I might try because it looks like they attempt to steal probably a little too much, so they might see that a little too much. I think I might just try to assume I've got 12 outs and steal this right now.
Raise. Raise.
If they call, then I'll discount it maybe down to like 10, or no, well then definitely 9 outs. Then just giving myself the flush. And decide what I'm going to do. They're not folding right away. Oh, see, that's not what I want to see. It's the wrong card. It's the wrong card. I mean, I can't. I might be going to well simple pretty quick. I feel like this maybe does increase my showdown value though, so maybe I'll just check and see what comes. I'll call a small bet. Not a big one, small one, like the third size pot. I might call. I'm gonna check back if they check. This pot got way too big, way too quick with my kicker problems. Yeah, see? That you don't love seeing. That you don't love seeing. Do they ever do that as a bluff? And what would they be bluffing here? What would they have called?
Raise.
Queen 10?
Raise.
Oh, Queen 10 gets there. Well, definitely Queen 10 then they call. Like, we make that bet all day with Queen 10. The only thing that I think I'm like maybe a flush draw, worse flush draw. I think I have to fold. That's a fold. Yeah, that's a fold. Hate to see it. Why weren't you a spade? Spade one time. Ah! Mother clucker.
Raise.
Well, not off to a great start. Nope. Maybe because I'm not doing everything. Hey Google, shuffle some lo-fi beats. Let's get our mind straight here.
Okay, here's a shuffle of my playlist called Lo-Fi Beats.
So what does this, what the Las Vegas or Bust Challenge? That's maybe a little too loud. Hey Google, set volume to 2. I should be averaging, in order to get $1,000 for Las Vegas in 26 days, I should be averaging about $38.50 a day. We're off to not a great start.
Raise.
We'll bounce back. We're gonna have a big bounce back here.
Raise. Call. Call.
We're gonna have a big bounce back here. I feel it.
Check. 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 Bet. Bet. Fold. 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 Fold.
Video.
Fold. Fold. Call. Fold. Call. Check. Raise. Fold. Raise. Call. Fold. Call. Check. Check. Bet. Bet.
Come on, let's get one in the win column here. Let's lock up a win here. One time. Just the one time. Did I pick up enough equity to continue the... so I got 8, 16%. Lose the king.
Check.
I think I'm just gonna try and
Check.
make a hand here. That's so gross. Go ahead, take it down, Spock. Spocko 81. Not loving the spot I'm in here.
Fold.
If they
Bet.
check, I feel like I have to bluff. There we go.
Fold.
Ah! Oh, the old bones. The old bones.
Fold. Fold.
Well, it's 420 somewhere. I mean, it's 5:45 here, but it's 420 somewhere.
Call.
We all know what that means. It's time for a whiskey.
Fold. Call. Fold. Call. Check. Check. Fold.
Wait for a better spot. Wait for a better spot. You know he's full of shit. You know they're full of shit. You just know they're full of shit. But you gotta wait for the right spot. Alright, we're drinking 40 Creek.
Raise.
For a while there, I was drinking 40 Creek because my regular utility whiskey, which is 99, the Great Ones whiskey, distilled out of the Niagara region, and quite lovely and quite affordable. Was hard to find there at the LCBOs here in Ontario for a while. But it is, you are able to find it now. But you know what? Once I started drinking that deep value of 40 Creek,
Fold.
so that's what we're drinking today.
Fold.
As always, victory or death.
Fold.
Let's see how we do here. Let's just start by saying we're not doing great.
Fold.
We are not doing great.
Fold.
Should probably actually buy in. Ugh. 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 So gross.
Raise.
So gross.
Raise.
Monkey number 2's with me today. Well, monkey number 1's around here somewhere. That's Topper or Tops.
Fold. Fold. Raise.
Did I win a hand? Did I miss it? I won a hand and I missed it.
Raise.
Nice. No, monkey, come on. Not while we're recording. Come on, you know better. We talked about this.
Fold.
What's she up to? Tops. What is that monster up to? That's monkey number 1 out there making all the racket. That's Harley or Harles
Raise.
or Harles Barkley.
Fold. Raise. Fold.
She's the head of the family.
Fold.
Simply by default, if we don't listen to her, she will kill us.
Raise. Fold. Raise. Fold. Fold.
A little scared, actually.
Raise. Fold. Raise.
Oh, look at this. And with a coming. What's going on here? Why are they just joined the table? They have 400 big blinds? How'd that happen? I should be paying more attention.
Fold. Fold. Call. Fold.
Oh, well done. Man, I wish I could have this flop on this table.
Call.
Ah, let's peel one off. Nope. Nope. Absolutely not. 3 better fold strategy. Come on, you don't know these players.
Bet.
Wow.
Fold. Bet.
Yeah.
Fold.
Thank you for showing that you had a pair of 7s. So I was good to fold.
Raise.
It was a good fold.
Fold. Raise. Fold. 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 Fold.
I don't know how I feel about that hand.
Call.
Should I have 3-bet there with Queen Jack? No, you can't. You gotta peel one off
Check.
once in a while. Wish I had that hand on this board.
Check. Bet.
So my plan, I've been percolating this for a while. I've been recording my sessions for a couple months now, and then they're way too long, and I can't get them downloaded, and I can't figure out how to put shit together, and it's just the plethora of problems I'm having with technology, trying to videotape myself playing poker online.
Fold.
Um,
Fold.
anyways, I've been tweaking and trying to figure out the way to make it as easy as possible, because I just want to play,
Fold.
download the stuff,
Fold.
put it together as fast as possible, and post it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record half-hour session. I play for about 2 hours, between an hour and a half and 2 hours, and I'm gonna record in half-hour blocks, and then just take a little pause. Good time to go pee anyway. And then jump back in and record again, and then I'll release it in 3 parts. Because that'll be easy to manage. Not busy enough.
Fold. Fold.
My philosophy is simple.
Call.
I work hard,
Check.
and my job is stressful, and I like to de-stress at the end of the day by challenging myself.
Bet. Check.
Bet. To hopefully a level of, I would compare myself to like a golfer who knows they're never going to go pro, but if they're going to go out and spend all weekend golfing, they want to do as well as they can. So they they take the sport seriously without having any desire to go pro. So that's kind of how I'm trying to take it seriously. I'm trying to make sure I make money. I don't have an unlimited bankroll. I do have a deal with my partner that I bought in for a certain amount. I can probably get away with going bankrupt twice. I have not yet. I came close a couple of times during COVID. But I just want to make enough to keep playing, and then to sort of support it, and my partner's continued sort of, it's amazing, I'm in the exact same spot here. This is literally the same spot. I think I have to take a different road this time.
Call.
I mean, not perfect. Feels like they could have an ace here a lot.
Call.
But I could also have an ace here a lot, and I have a solid pair. I'm no longer feeling good about it at all. Not feeling good about that
Check.
one bit.
Fold. Check.
I think I'm just gonna.
Fold.
Really? So is it a bad ace, or Jack 10, or a heart draw?
Check.
I think in all scenarios, I'm hoping for a check back here. Woo! I got lucky. It was the heart draw. It was the heart draw. Okay. All right. Got a little down on myself a little too quickly there.
Fold.
Completely lost track of what I was talking about, so whatever. I'm not gonna sit here burning brain cells thinking about what I was trying to make. Oh yeah, no, I can probably go bankrupt twice. And do another buy-in just out of family money. But I'm just trying to maintain. I'm trying to maintain this streak. I didn't track any records until about 60,000 hands ago. I started tracking, and I am plus EV. I'm up about 3,200 big blinds over that period. Let me just play this hand. I feel like this is one I should play. But my goal is to keep the bankroll healthy enough that I can keep playing every night for a few hours, de-stress after work. I play some tournaments on the weekend, generally over at Poker Stars. And then if I can take money out, if I'm making money, if I'm going on nice hot streaks, I take some money out and I take my partner out for a nice dinner. I've had the opportunity. I won a couple of tournaments and came second in a couple of tournaments. Could pay some bills. Do stuff like that. So no guarantee. I'm not trying to do that, but as long as the bankroll stays healthy and I can take a little bit out and do some cool things with my family, my partner, That's all I'm trying to do. So I don't really worry too much about like maximizing my return every single time. I try to make the right decisions in against my, you know, against the table setup and the hand setup. And
Fold.
and I just try to play pretty straightforward. I don't think anyone's
Fold.
who's tracking me is, you know, surprised that I generally am not bluffing very often. And like this right here, this is a perfect scenario. I would actually fold this quite a bit. I am going to raise. I am going to open here because of the situation that I've got Euro and Cha, and I don't mind getting caught with my range being a little wider because I need to make sure that they're getting their money in against me once in a while when I've got the nuts. But see, like at 10% deep, that in itself happens a lot, so I should probably open up my range just as a general rule anyways. Everybody make a little more money. I don't do a ton of studying, but I do study. I mostly study by listening to Audible books. Great way to study. I got the morons back there that I have to walk multiple times daily, so I'll pop in a little Audible there. I also have to commute for work a couple times a week, so I'll do some Audible there. My YouTube playlist is almost entirely poker content at this point. That and RVs. I have this desire to own an RV when I retire, but it's a story for a different podcast. This isn't our podcast. This is a story for a different YouTube channel. And I do a little bit of studying on the weekends. I don't like do Equilab or go into like really deep hand analysis, but I do like generally I'll save one or two hands that I was in a particularly tough spot, or that I feel I did something maybe really well or did something not so well. And I'll look at one hand every morning when I wake up. Part of my morning routine is to just sort of evaluate that hand and think about what I did right and wrong based on what I'm hearing in the Audible books and the YouTubes. We're not in great shape right now. I think we're what's that, 110? Yeah, we're still down a little bit. What are we down, you ask? Well, I'll tell you what we're down. I'll just go look at the old tracker here. Oh, that doesn't help. For some reason, my tracker did not record my rake back from earlier today. I'll have to go fix that. It's weird. Oh, I raked it back to Poker Stars by accident. What are we going on here?
Call.
We've got position.
Check. Check.
How do I keep ending up in these same spots with the same player? I feel like aggressive worked and passive did not. Third time's a charm? Nope, third time is not a charm. Yeah, thank you for showing me that thank you for reinforcing that I'm making the right decisions. I really, really appreciate that. I put my rake back into Poker Stars by accident on my tracker, so I just need to fix that. That's fixed, now that should fix that. Oh yeah, we're not in great shape right now. We are down 40 BB or $20. So on the road to 1,000. Not off to a great start. It's like we did a true daily double and we lost, and somehow we're now in the hole. Well, fiddlesticks. That is actually a hand I think I should probably take another look at. Where's going on? I am going to save this one. I don't think I did anything wrong pre-flop, but maybe that stab on the flop. Yeah, see, they're like, oh, okay.
Raise.
I feel like I know how to play this one.
Fold. Raise. Fold. 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 Raise. Raise.
Come on, do it one time for the channel. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh, we're losing people. Euro has decided to call it an afternoon.
Call.
Call. Ugh.
Check.
Love that.
Check. Check. Check.
So they could have lots and lots of spade draws or club draws, sorry. I'm sure they have some aces. Oh man, I feel like they have so many semi bluffs here. I think I'm gonna call, check, call, and then river, check, fold.
Call.
Hope for the check back and fold if they bet.
Check. Check.
Because the king of clubs is one of those hands.
Fold. Fold.
Good read, good read, good read. They had dirt. They had nothing. They had air. Air ball.
Fold.
Air ball.
Raise. Fold. Call. Raise.
I like that one. I like that one. That was fun. I actually prefer playing live, but I live in an area of Ontario that I can get to a few casinos, but they're all 2-hour drive. They're all quality casinos and they have good games and I like playing, but my life just doesn't allow for me to go that often. I get up maybe once every 2 or 3 months. I have an agreement with my partner, as long as I can cover my gamble and my poker playing while I'm there. We can go to Vegas once, potentially twice a year now. So I am mostly playing online to build up for those opportunities. But like that hand, where they just had air and I made the call and then it went check, check. I like playing live more because you get that expression on their face when they realize what a horrendously bad decision, poor decision they made. So I like imagining it when you're playing online. Like I like imagining they've got that, because I feel it when I make that mistake. I'm always like, oh, what have you done, dude? What have you done? Why would you bluff in that spot? So these tables are getting a little short for me. I'm just trying to record that one hand that I want to take a look at tomorrow morning. And then once I do that, excuse me. Oh, that's rude. Once I get this down, it's so down. I'm gonna just check the tables real quick and see if there's, no, they're all, wow. Yeah, I'm better to just keep playing here, unfortunately. I love this spot because I can kind of bluff the flush. If the flush comes, it's very unlikely they have a lot of jacks in there, right? Like they've got a lot of wide ranges. Yeah, all right, I'll take it. See, I would have bluffed that card on the turn. I would have bluffed that heart. Just given this number, right? Like they're trying to steal a lot. Now we're at four-handed. Actually, this might be a good setup for me. You've got a player that's stealing too much and another player that's three betting too much. Four-handed, that might be good. I don't really get that deep into strategy, but it feels like that's an advantage for me. You make little pokes like that once in a while.
Fold.
A
Raise.
little pressure on.
Fold.
Raise. Fold.
I'm at 30 minutes. So I'm gonna pause here.
Fold.
Hold on, I'm gonna global cash game sit out. My favorite part of GG Poker is how hard it is to sit out on these fucking tables at 56 seconds. I'm gonna have to find new tables. I'm going to pause, I'm gonna reset. I may not be on this table configuration because there's no way I can get this done in 47 seconds. And then we'll come back with part 2. Right now I'm down. I'm down probably, I feel like about $15, 10, 20 big blinds maybe. That wouldn't be 20 big blinds, that'd be 30 big blinds. I feel like I'm down about 30 BB, but I'm down. And we'll see if I can bounce back in part 2. So thanks for watching. If you haven't already, do the like and the subscribe things that are around here somewhere. You know, shoot a note to your friend. Say, hey, look at this person on YouTube making a fool of themselves. And watch me go down in flames as I try to make $1,000 and probably lose every penny I have.